Listen, man, it's time. It's time for us to stay focused on the goals, the dreams, the things that we know deep down we need to accomplish. It's time to stay focused, and especially when we see other people out having fun all the time, just living their life, partying it up every single night, and it's like, oh, you start to get jealous of that, right? Because even me, I see all these groups of like people just going out and partying every single night and just like, living the life, right? Every single night. And I'll be honest, sometimes I get jealous, man. Sometimes I do. Because, it sounds like it would be really nice just to get out every single night, especially when getting out takes me away from all my stresses and worries, man. Like when I'm out, like there's just no stresses and worries and stuff on my mind. But yet when I'm like in work mode, I'm constantly thinking, oh man, am I doing this right? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it the right way? Am I making an impact? Like, right? And stressing that I'm doing everything the right way. Because if I don't, I know failure is the biggest teacher, and I always say that. But at the same time, if I can, do things the right way the first time and learn from all my mistakes and stuff and learn from other people's mistakes, then absolutely I'm going to do, try to play it smarter than harder. But look, man, hey, and look, this is not me saying that you can never get out and have fun. Of course, man. Of course you should get out and have a good time. Of course you should go enjoy yourself and live life. Absolutely. But the number one priority, the focus, has to be the things that are important to you. God, family, your relationships, people that may need you, your work, especially your work, what you believe your mission is, your purpose is, the work that you need to do, the dreams and goals that you need to go after, fitness, like all those things, man. Like it's the priorities, man. It's the priorities. And fun, adventure, again, great things. Don't ever skip out on them thinking that you're not allowed to have fun. You need to get out. You need to explore the world. You need to see it. You need to have a little bit of fun in your life, meet new people, all that stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Because if you don't, you're going to turn into like some just angry, like workaholic and you're going to start getting angry all the time and just always be angry and not even know how to socialize with people and not even know like how to get out and actually live life a little bit, right? But I'm saying the priorities have got to come first, right? What you could have fun time, but like you got to spend your time with God. You got to get your workout in. You got to do the work that you need to do today. You got to take care of the people you need to take care of and make sure they're doing all right. Yeah. And then of course you can go out and have some fun, but it's also the fact that if you have too much fun, like if you start putting fun first, where you start neglecting your priorities and your mission, and you start just losing track and losing focus of what you're supposed to be doing and the goals and dreams you're supposed to be going after, that's where it becomes a dangerous problem. And that's where I tend to see like a lot of people doing it. It's like, I'll ask some people like, oh, what do you want to do in the future? I don't really know. I don't really care. Just whatever happens. But it's like, they'll be out having fun and partying every night, which again, it's no hate to anyone. It's just that when you have too much fun to where you don't know where you're like, you don't know what you want to do with your life, and it's like you don't know even anything about yourself, and you don't have any goals or dreams or missions or even if your mission is to go out and find a good goal or dream to go after, that's a mission in itself, man. Like that's awesome. But a lot of people won't even do that, and it's just like, yeah, it's just fun and party until one day I realized that was never the answer. It was only ever a distraction, and now I feel lost in life. And trust me, I used to be someone who was like this. It's just all about fun and all about having a good time. And then, yeah, that one day comes, man. The one day comes. Your friends start going on their own separate journeys, and your family's asking like, hey, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to become? And you're not a little boy anymore. You're actually a grown man, and you're just like, dude, I don't know. I don't know who I am or what my life is or anything. And I could have been figuring that out, but I wasted all my time away partying and just having fun 24/7. So it's one thing to go out and have fun and adventure, see the world, spend your free time doing some fun things and meeting people. Absolutely. Go do that. There's so many people to meet. There's so much to do. There's so much to explore, so much fun to be had, so much laughs to be had, bro. Like if it wasn't for the fun and adventure in my life, I would just be an angry workaholic, right? But that's the thing, is that when you have no fun, you become an angry workaholic and that doesn't know how to socialize or even get out in the world, and you become angry because you're so focused on work that there's nothing else important in your life, and it's just all about work, and then it just turns you angry, man. I'm telling you. Look at all the people that are like, oh yeah, you need to work 20 hours a day and work is the only thing that you should ever be doing. And it's all about work, hustle. All those hustle culture people, man. Like, I respect that you want to work and grind and work hard, because us men were made to work hard and they're made to grind. But at the same time, if that's all you do, you become angry. And look at the hustle culture people, man. They're always just angry, bro. I don't think I've ever seen any of them smile, and I feel for them, man. I feel for them, because there's a lot more important things too. Work, hard work, grinding, hustling, very important, but there's also a lot of other important things too. So that's just it, man. But at the same time, if you have no work and no hustle, and it's all just fun, all just partying, then you know what happens? You start losing your focus. Your focus goes to all just having fun and getting instant gratification and partying and all that stuff, and then it leads you down a road of bad habits, because it gives you instant gratification and it's fun in the moments, right? But at the end of the day, it just becomes a distraction. And that's all it is just a distraction from who you are, where you want to go, what you want to do in life. And at the end of the day, when you ask yourself these questions, fine, forget other people asking you, but when you ask yourself these questions, who am I? Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? And your answer is, I don't know. Well, maybe it's too much fun was just all distracting you. You know, it's not, yeah, it's good to have fun, to adventure, heck, have a party here and there. Absolutely. But when you have too much of it, because again, too much of anything is bad. When you have too much of it, then it simply just it turns from a free time activity to a distraction. And when you get distracted and too distracted in life to where you're not focused on the other important things in life, then you lose track of who you are and who you want to be and where you want to go and what you want to do and all that stuff, which is very, very important, especially to your future self. Because one day you're going to look at yourself in the mirror, think to yourself, I'm a grown man. What do I want to do with my life and who do I want to become? The answer is going to be, I don't know. And then you're going to look down on yourself and not be happy or proud of yourself, which is going to cause you to dislike yourself, which is just never a good road. Trust me, I've been there, done that. So you know what? Yes, it is time to stay focused. It is time to stay locked in. It is time to not let the distractions get the best of us. It's time to not let the bad habits get the best of us. No. Absolutely, we're still going to go out, have a good time, adventure, explore, have a party here and there, meet new people. Abso-flippin-lutely, man. Abso-flippin-lutely. But the priorities got to come first. The relationship with God, the important relationships in our lives, the fitness goals, the life goals and dreams, becoming the man that, we want to become, becoming the men we want to become, doing what we know we need to do in this life on earth. It's the priorities that got to come first. It's the responsibilities. It's the work ethic. It's the masculine way of life, man. That stuff's got to come first for us. Because we start putting fun in partying and whatever, we start putting that stuff first, it's going to lead us down a bad path of being distracted and at the end of the day disliking ourselves because we don't know who we are and what we want to do. But when we start putting the priorities first and taking care of those responsibilities and doing those hard tasks and the hard work, even when we don't feel like it and we just are not in the mood whatsoever, but yet we stay so locked in and so focused that we just do it anyway, no matter how we feel, and we put those priorities first. And even at the end of the day when we're tired and we're like, whew, man, like I did not feel it today, and you're tired, you're still going to feel great because you put the priorities first. And you're going to feel great because these things are important to you in your life. These priorities are important to you. And when you do it, even when you don't feel like it, it really shows you how important they are to you. And you just end up feeling great about yourself at the end of the day because you actually accomplished something. You actually did something good. You actually, stayed locked in, stayed focused, took care of the important things. And you accomplished things, man, and you spent your time wisely, and you did not waste your time away, because time is something that we're never going to get back. And when we waste it away, of course we feel guilty after, because we know it's a gift we're never going to get back. But when we spend it wisely, even when we don't feel like it and we feel like garbage or whatever, yet we still spend it taking care of the important things and the priorities and responsibilities, we feel great because we know that, hey, even though we didn't feel like taking care of these things today, we did. And that's as good of a that's as good as time spent can get, right? And then once you've taken care of their priorities, responsibilities, all that stuff, then you can go out, have some fun, adventure, relax, watch a Netflix movie, go to a sports game, crack jokes with your friends, have a drink with your friends, whatever, man, whatever it is that, whatever it is that you consider fun, too much fun turns into distraction, and no fun turns into misery. So it's about balancing that fun and that adventure, right? But putting the priorities where they need to go, putting the important things in your life where they need to go, because they're important for a reason, right? And if you don't have any important things or priorities, that's probably why you're not feeling good about life, or not feeling hopeful for the future, or not feeling good about yourself, right? Because when we have the important things to take care of, it makes us feel important because, well, we are important when we have important things to do and take care of. But when we have nothing, then we don't feel important because we don't have anything important in our lives, right? So I'm telling you, if you don't have any of those important things, important relationships, important goals, dreams, work, etc., now's the time to go find it, because that's going to make you feel as good about yourself as you can feel. And then when you do find it, or if you have found it already, make sure you're putting them first and not letting anything take away your focus away from them, or distract you from them. Take care of the responsibilities, take care of the priorities, take care of the important things, and then go out and have a good time, right? And I'm telling you, you start living this way, even on the days where you just don't feel like it and you just want to go out and have fun or just relax all day, whatever. But yeah, you take care of the important things and the priorities because they are important to you and you love them, and that's why you need to do them, right? When you start doing it, even on those days when you feel like it, and just stay locked in, stay focused, stick to the dang routine, stick to doing what you know you need to do as a man, stick to taking care of the important things on the days where you just don't feel it whatsoever. And again, you start living this way. You start implementing this each and every single day, especially on the days where you're just not feeling it at all. I'm telling you, it is just a game changer for your life. You know, my dad's always told me growing up, stay focused. And there's so many times where I got distracted, and so many times where I just, you know, would just like do stupid things because I was so unfocused, because I thought, whatever, you know. But once I actually started to implement that stay focused, and it's not just when I feel like it, it's when I don't feel like it, stay focused on the important things, right? Once I started to really implement that, I finally understood why my dad drilled that into my brain so darn much, to the point where I couldn't take hearing him say it anymore. Like, he would say it so much to the point I couldn't take hearing him say it anymore. But yet, I finally realized how grateful I am that he has drilled that into my brain. Because once you actually start living by it, you start understanding how important it is to stay focused, or, you know, as we like to say, stay locked in. So important. Stay focused on the priorities, the important things, the responsibilities. And once you're taking care of those, then you can go out and have a good time. And you should. You should. But that being said, again, stay focused, stay locked in. It does nothing but completely make everything better in the way it should be. It puts everything in order the way that it should be, instead of a mess the way that things shouldn't be. Because when our lives are messy, so are we. But when our lives are in order, so are we. And that's where we start to actually respect ourselves and like ourselves again, and which overall leads to a better quality of life and overall happiness, and et cetera, right? So yeah, that's what we ought to do. Stay focused, stay locked in. That's it.